Very excited about both these guys, really. I think, first of all, Shea Whiting. Well, first of all, I should say what we wanted to get was obviously a little length in the room. I think we got two really good ones in that category. So Shea's, you're 6'2.5", almost 6'3", 180-pound, longer, very smooth, fluid athlete, can really run. He was on the number 2 4x4 team in the country in track, so he's obviously built around speed. And he's a great athlete, great student. I think he'll fit in great with this culture, and very excited about him and his upside and where he can go down the road here and fit into this group really well.
With Shea, I mean, when did he actually commit to you guys silently, I guess, because we didn't find out till today. It's kind of funny, ironically. He was the first one to sign, and he was the one that no one knew about.
Yeah, he committed a while back to us, kind of told him what he was thinking, and was doing a home visit, and just kind of came out and told me, and we were all fired up, but he said he wanted to kind of keep it under wraps, and he's having like a little ceremony at the school, so I think he wanted to kind of didn't want anybody to know obviously before the ceremony, so
okay.
Just kind of kept it under wraps, and luckily it didn't get out, and I'm sure he had a great day today.
How's it work with you with coaches? Where I mean, it's like almost something like a secret girlfriend. I mean, you want to be okay with it, but I mean, then they can still talk to other schools. I mean, I don't know what's the whole. That's kind of becoming a bigger thing. It's these silent commits. What's kind of the philosophy from a coach standpoint?
The philosophy is tough because it really comes down to two things. It comes down to the relationship you have with the young man and the family, and a trust level. You really have to have a lot of trust because if you are committed, and we start telling the other kids we were committing, hey, we got our commitment, you need to start looking somewhere else, and then the silent commit goes somewhere else, then we could be out two guys, the guy we didn't take and the guy that just decommitted. So it's a balancing act. You really have to have a lot of trust and build a good relationship and get mom and dad involved, make sure they're on board, and most of the time it works out. I would say more times than not. So, and I think if you have a good brand and they want to come to school here and they really enjoy it, and you kind of know it's the right fit and they're going to commit for a reason, then we have to kind of lend that leash of a little trust to them.
I know last year you said you were wanting to get bigger guys and stuff, and again, 6'2", 6'3", I don't know, whatever they're listed at. But why is that important to your philosophy or your style, just to have bigger wide receivers?
Well, I wouldn't say it's my number one goal you have to have. Just for the room that we have right now, we've got a couple smaller, fast guys. We've got some kind of medium build, very athletic guys. We were just lacking in the overall height area for the whole health of the entire group. So it's not necessarily like every year I'm looking for a tall guy. You need a few, because obviously you get down the red zone, you throw some fades or the 50-50 bowls, a bigger body guy to go up against these smaller DBs to go make that play. It just kind of balances your room out a little bit.
I know we didn't see many of the freshmen other than obviously Shaq, but I mean, you were high on a lot of those guys. You had these two guys. I mean, do you feel like with losing Sean and AJ and stuff that it's going to be a young group, but do you still you feel pretty good about the last two classes of guys you're bringing in here?
I would say right now, moving forward, and the group we have right now, the personalities, the work ethic, how they play, athletic ability, just the group, the unit we have right now, moving forward, this could be a dynamic group for the next 3 or 4 years here at Boise State, because there's a lot of talent in that room, and they're great kids, and they work hard, and they want to be here, and they have all the intangible things you're looking for. And that's why at Boise State we really kind of take our time in recruiting, is to find out all those intangible questions, the hard questions, and not just watch a highlight tapes. Oh, he's a great player. It's got to be a right fit in the room. So very excited about this group moving forward, and this really could be one of the better groups I've had in a lot of years of coaching.
You coached a lot of years. I mean, to only have one guy decommit from the entire class from the very beginning of committing to now, I mean, and every year it seems like within a week before you guys are getting poached by somebody. I mean, to have only one guy decommit the entire class and to have this 15 kind of be the core 15 that you've built all along, how rare is that? How important is that, and what does that say about this group?
Well, I think it says a lot about the group, the type of kids that we go after. I think that's what it really comes down to, is we really take our time and do our due diligence, really find out how these kids are built, what they're all about. The football part is important, don't get me wrong, but we're more into recruiting good people, good character, good integrity, how are they built, how are they brought up, how are they raised. There's all those things that are really important, and I think when you have that solid foundation in your life, those kids, when they make a decision they're going to go there, they're committed to it, and they actually do it, and they follow through, and they get it. And then the flip side is, I think our staff, we do a great job of just building those relationships. So I think you have a good, solid core of who you're trying to go after. You build a great relationship with them. You build that trust. It's really it doesn't surprise me we have a lot of that we don't have a lot of decommits. Just the way we operate here at Boise State.
And I guess final thing, I mean, I know there's always crazy stuff out there when coaching season happens and all that, but we did see your name come up, with a head coaching position. I don't know if you can say anything about that, but I guess you're still here, obviously. So how excited are you, I guess, to be here, and I guess your future?
Yeah, I'm not looking to go anywhere. I love Boise State. I love being here. Family loves it here. It's a great place to live. You can be in championships year in and year out. You can win a lot of football games. You can do it with special type of kids, special kind of student athlete. I think anything you're looking for in college football, you have it right here at Boise State. So there's no reason to look. I did get a call. They inquired. I answered the call, and that was it, and it was dead the next day because I'm not actively looking for anything. I love it here. Like I said, I want to stay here and win a lot of championships and do with great kids like we just brought on board.